Hi, my name is Colin Ramsey. I'm a sales rep from PFG.
My name is Jordan. I own a small chain of QTs in downtown Fort Worth.
Excellent. Have you ever heard of PFG and what we do?
No, I actually haven't. I've pretty much been with the same food supplier for a while.
Who is your current sales
Benny Keith.
Benny Keith? Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we at PFG, we've been around for 100 years. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us. So we do the same thing Benny Keith does.
Mm-hmm.
We offer like a food service providers, we're a supplier, and like everything you need at your store, like frozen foods, beverages, like soft drinks, bags of chips, anything you need. Even we even service really expensive restaurants, like really fancy places.
Exactly. Yeah.
All of their food that they order for their restaurant goes through us.
Cool.
So
y'all do fresh produce as well as bagged and
absolutely fresh produce,
processed?
especially. And
awesome.
One of our branches is Vistar,
mm-hmm.
and you may have heard of them more than PFG.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
They handle all the convenience stores, campus retail places like that,
for sure.
And things like that. So you pretty much exactly what you do.
Okay, so that's just a subsection of y'all?
Yeah, just a subsection. We do everything from convenience stores to fancy restaurants, hotels, hospitals, and any place that needs food, they can get food from us.
Definitely. Cool. Well, so y'all been around a decade, 100 years, a century. So that means that y'all are pretty reputable?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we are definitely reliable.
Yeah.
We've always been there for our customers. We try to have a very personal connection with our businesses, too. All over the United States, from coast to coast.
Definitely. That's awesome. So where's y'all's hub at for DFW area?
For the DFW, we actually have one in Dallas and one in Arlington.
Awesome.
So really close.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I was saying because I was looking to spread my chain a little further and potentially put some stores out in Dallas.
Oh, so
yeah. That's perfect.
It's a great area.
I mean, it's all really tight knit, so shipping shouldn't be an issue.
Oh yeah, no. Even if you were in Wisconsin, we can get our food.
For sure, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, how satisfied do you think you are with your current food supplier? If you mind me asking.
Yeah. I'm content. That I think that's definitely the way to put it. I don't see them as anything out of the ordinary. They're definitely pretty consistent. Sometimes they can have a little issue with their quality, and especially for gas stations. That's you wouldn't think it's a big deal, but it really is. Because people come in there in the mornings and try to start their day, and they have to get snacks or whether that be pre-processed like bagged potatoes or whatever, or all the way up to our hot dogs and taquitos that we actually cook there.
Sure.
But it's really important to us. So we've kind of had an issue with that, but really we're just looking to shop the market and see what else is out there.
Yeah.
And so
that's why I'm here today.
Definitely.
To tell you what we're here, what we're all about. And I know there's things like this. That stereotype of like gas station food. So definitely you want to keep your quality up, especially if QT is a well-known restaurant.
Yeah, and we've actually
chain.
Yeah, we've actually been known for our quality. So
absolutely. So you got to keep that up.
Definitely.
So about how many orders do you think you place a week?
I think we place an order about every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
So
okay.
Yeah, we're pretty frequent. Again, every 2 weeks it allows for our products to be fresh. And, obviously the bagged and all that pre-processed goods have longer expiration dates. But, again, we try to produce or cook our own hot dogs and taquitos and burgers and pizzas. So it's really important that we do get that fresh produce every 2 weeks.
Absolutely, So just every 2 weeks is like, and if you need like an emergency order, it's like we can take care of that too. Yeah, for sure.
That typically doesn't happen, but it also is very convenient for. Well, whenever it does that,
and we're so close. Like our nearest warehouse is in Arlington.
Exactly.
So we could easily get it to you overnight if you run out of something. For sure.
That's awesome.
So, if you had any complaints about Benny Keith, what would they be?
Again, just that we would like to see better quality out of them, which. Again, it seems like it's one of your qualities your company highlights. Which that's also very very important to us. So just really that they've been pretty consistent, which obviously is important.
Yeah, and so you said you sell a large variety of products. Like you said.
We sell about 3,500 So and I mean that includes all of our food that we actually cook there, as well as our packaged goods, all the way up to cigarettes and all that. Just whatever we have to provide for our customers.
Yeah, absolutely. Quality is very important, and speed of service is something we also pride ourselves on. Being so close makes it much easier for both of us. And you said you have 3 in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So I'm sure each of
them
around
the Fort Worth area.
In the Fort Worth area. Yeah, and they each need probably different kinds of products.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. We have especially our downtown one that we have runs coffee pretty quick. So we're kind of learning to make our order, but also be able to ship goods between our stores. Just to help out. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so, how many orders do you think you would place in a year? So like a rough number.
So probably every 2 weeks. So twice a month. Times 12 months, so 24.
24?
Yeah,
that's
give or take.
That's pretty standard for most places. Some places even order once a week, which is for a place like yours is a lot.
Exactly.
So you wouldn't need to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Often. And so, and you say quality is very important to you. Like you said,
oh yeah, definitely our top there. Obviously, I mean, if we run out, we run out. That's as simple as that. We would like to not lose out on that money. But it is what it is, as long as, we're providing our customers with what we do have as quality products and knowing that, they're getting safe food that they can start their day out with.
Absolutely. And so it sounds like customer service is very important to you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And, I mean, it's really important that we do have those products, if we can help it. So.
Yeah. And so one thing you probably didn't know that PFG does is, like, any of the extra food, we actually donate it to charity.
Okay.
Homeless shelters.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And there's tons of like every month or so they do food bank services in the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Definitely.
And so we donate a lot of that extra food to those food banks to help people that are homeless and can't afford it.
That's awesome.
And so working with you, you can definitely put your name on those products too, and promote your QT stores.
Yeah, that'd be great advertisement for sure. And I mean, definitely, because we tend. Sometimes, I would say tend to predict our stock, obviously, and then sometimes we'll have too much or whatever. So that'd be great if we could send it back to y'all and help someone out. And I don't know if y'all do this, but do y'all have a rollback on like the next orders? Because I mean, because with our current supplier, we've had an issue with ordering too many hot dogs in a package, and then we don't go through them.
You don't need them.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Like reverse logistics is very important.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you run out of something and you don't want to throw it away at your store, we will take it, and then you will get reimbursed on your next order for those hot dogs. And those hot dogs will most likely end up at the charity, at the food banks.
Definitely.
Yeah, and help out people that that
we're at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I got you.
And so with your current ordering system, is there any points that maybe you've noticed that you can improve on, maybe things that are too slow?
Really just slow, actually.
Really slow.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get a new system if we can to kind of just help with that, like communication between the, obviously us and the supplier, y'all. So I mean, it'd be great to have an updated system where it's a little easier to say, okay, they need this at this time, and especially since y'all are so close. I mean, that would definitely work out.
That would be pretty easy. Yeah, and when you take us on as a supplier, we actually update your system so that you're incorporated in our system, which is actually it's a cloud system. So even if you're at home and you couldn't make it to work that day, you can still access your ordering from your phone or your iPad.
Definitely.
So it makes it a lot easier for you.
Well, I mean, I've had a couple of instances, where we're in between stores trying to ship goods. So it'd be great to just be able to look up the stock right there and instantly communicate that to y'all. So I mean, that sounds like a great system.
Yeah, and it's easy to learn. We've had lots of practice with customers, and it's like they use our system and tell us what can be fixed, and we ended up fixing it.
For sure.
And so it's really easy to use, and I think training for your managers and just employees, like higher level employees, they could use that system too, and so they find that because you can't be everywhere at once.
Exactly.
So,
that would be extremely useful.
Oh yes. So those stores could put down themselves what they need, and then you could see it on the ordering system and order from wherever.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely just approve checks and balances there.
Oh yeah.
And Be quick and responsive. Yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
Very quick and responsive. Speed and ease are very important, because especially your service, it's very fast. You got to get those customers in and out, because they're only there for a few minutes at a time.
Exactly, and it tends to be a little inconsistent too. So we're looking for a supplier that has a little bit more flexibility with that as well.
Absolutely, and we can meet your story anytime you need us. Things are close, exactly. Said. And so, what would you consider? Just name some things like an ideal food supplier. In a perfect world, what would be your ideal food supplier?
First of all, quality. That is our biggest thing.
Yes.
Again, just want safe products. Second, again, that flexibility. Of knowing that it's winter time. People are going to come for more coffee, more hot drinks. That obviously that's a predictable. But we still have to be able to. Fluctuate with our weather, obviously the Texas weather.
Yeah.
And, probably reliability, make sure our food's there at the right time. And, and we have employees to come and help us unload and, make sure everybody's there and it's there on time.
Absolutely.
We have had an issue with that with Ben and Keith.
Oh, really?
Or Benny Keith. So, yeah.
I understand. Yeah, and those are things we take care of, definitely. It was a lot of what we do is you don't have to touch it. We'll pull up with the truck.
Oh, really?
And then we'll always have two guys that will be there, not just the one driver, and they'll unload it all right into the store for you, and whatever hours are comfortable. Because I know a lot of places they don't want us to deliver during the lunch rush. Because
exactly.
It gets in the customer's way. It makes us go slower, and then you can't interact. So we can come early in the morning or late at night. Whenever exactly that you need us.
I'll say, because we have that 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock, and then the 5, 6 traffic. Everybody getting and going to work.
Oh, yes.
So
I've been in that traffic.
Yeah. So, it'd be great to have either deliver on weekends or, late hours.
Sure.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that's really doable. And that's all up to you. It's when you, if you decide that PFG is where you want to go, whenever you want, we'll be there
for sure
within an hour of when you want us to be there. So,
that's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I understand that.
yes, especially going to Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yeah, for sure.
So one thing was part of a market research we did recently was from this time last year, our prices are down 1% across the board. And so, especially things like fresh food for you, you need things for pizzas and hot dogs and sandwiches and hamburgers and everything you make in the kitchens. But all that stuff is much lower than last year.
Oh,
it's the economy's doing better, and we're making our products a lot better, and so you get that quality and lower price that you need.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Improvement in y'all's processes. Obviously that helps us out. So that'd be great.
Yeah, we're a 100-year-old company, but we're definitely not. We're not slowing down. We're always improving to help our customers. Absolutely. And so, you have 3 locations.
Yeah.
And so you want us to service all 3 locations.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I try to keep everything obviously under one roof, and and again, we have that potential to maybe expand towards Dallas, and who knows where after that.
Absolutely, and wherever you open up, it's like we'll talk again and figure out that new location, and then you can get your food there.
For sure.
So you think you are interested in making PFG a supplier?
I'm always interested in looking at different business opportunities. Again, I would definitely want to have another meeting talking about price and numbers.
Absolutely.
But I'm always open to check it out and see what your numbers really are, and and from there, compare what I have and let me sit on it, and we'll definitely make a decision.
Absolutely, and it's whenever you're available, love to meet with you again. Once you decide and let things settle, kind of sleep on it, and then we'll come back and talk.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, it was great talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Yeah.